Hi friends, welcome back to the Cloud Universe. Myself Naveen. In my previous videos, I already have explained about Azure DevOps variable groups, how to create variable groups, how to use them, uh, and all those things I already have explained. So in this video, we will learn about how to store some files into variable groups. For example, if you want to store some SSH key or some secret file in your variable group, and you want to consume it in your Azure DevOps pipeline, then how to do that? For that, you have an option here called secure files. So basically, uh, secure files are a way to store files that you can use in pipelines without having to commit them to your repository and without having to expose them to, expose them outside. We will see the demo also on how to do that. So in this video, what we are going to do is I am going to create a Linux virtual machine, and authentication method will be SSH key, and I will store that as SSH key here in this variable group, and I will create a pipeline. Uh, so basically, we are going to log into that Linux virtual machine uh, through pipeline using SSH keys. Okay, so let me go to Azure portal. I already have created a Linux VM here, and I have the SSH keys also for this VM with me. Uh, Now, click on my Azure DevOps. Click on Secure Files, and I'll just delete this old one. So click on Secure File, and you have to add the key of the virtual machine. Click OK. So this is the key now, which is stored under variable groups. Uh, and before that, I will also log into this virtual machine using my command line. The path where I have the key. This is the key for this virtual machine. I will copy this command, SSH command, and I will use PowerShell to log into this virtual machine. So as you can see, I am inside that virtual machine, Azure user at Linux VM. Okay. Now the same thing which we just did, logging into the virtual machine through pipeline, we will be doing now. For that, go to pipelines, create new pipeline. Okay, so here we'll read simple steps to log into that virtual machine. So now trigger, I will just keep none. VM image, the agent Ubuntu latest will choose that, and I will also search the documentation for secure files. You can go to Google and secure file in Azure DevOps. You can click on this tab, use secure files on secure files Azure pipelines. You can of course go ahead and read this whole document to understand it properly. So here are the tasks. The first task, it downloads the secure file from the library, that is from the variable group. The second task, this script does the job of installing this or installing the key into that agent machine. Copy this and again paste it here. I already have pasted it here. My code is already ready here. So I'll just change the name of the key, SSH key, download SSH key, secure file name. For that you have to go to library again and see the name, secure files. Name is Linux VM underscore key, underscore key pem dot pem. Since we have chosen the name as SSH key, we'll use the same one. Installing SSH key, and this is the path of the key. Replace it with SSH key, replace this also with SSH key, and replace this also with SSH key. So basically this is the path of the SSH key after downloading and installing on that virtual machine. Next, I'll rewrite this whole task just for your understanding. So what we did is we downloaded the key and we installed that key on the Linux agent. Now the next task is to log into that Linux VM which we have created. So this is the Linux VM. We want to log into this Linux VM from pipeline. Okay, for that we'll write a task. I'll write a simple bash script for that. Inputs, target type. It's just going to be an inline script. Script. We'll just echo a message here. Echo logging in to the VM from pipeline. We'll just display this message, and we are going to log into this this virtual machine using SSH. So for that we have to use SSH command here. SSH I, where that key is stored. So we want that path here. This is the path. And username and IP of the virtual machine. IP is this. Okay, so after logging in, we want to run some command there. For example, I just want to run pwd, that is a present working directory, or we can also use df command to see to see free space in that free and used user space in that virtual machine. Okay, now uh, the host uh, key of this virtual machine uh, is unknown to the agent. That's why we might get some errors while logging into that virtual machine. For to avoid that error, we can use o strict host key checking no. So what we're saying here is, while doing SSH into that virtual machine, do not use strict host key checking. Uh, I was facing this issue. That's why facing that issue. That's why I have to use this here. If you uh, if you don't have any issues, then don't use this one. Okay, save and run this pipeline. Let's run this pipeline. So it needs permission to use this key which you have stored in variable group. Click on permit. Okay, so execution completed. So in this step, it downloaded the key from your ADO to this agent and installed it in the agent. And in this step, as you can see, logging into the VM from pipeline. And so it logged into that virtual machine, this virtual machine 2041 to 55.3, which we have here. So this is the Linux virtual machine. It logged into this virtual machine and it executed df command here. So as you can see, it is showing all the used and user space details of that virtual machine. So this is how you can store some files in variable groups, which can be consumed in variable groups. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to this channel for everyday DevOps and cloud engineers challenges and problems. Thank you.